All right. Good morning. Oh no. Good morning. So, haven't done a ride yet with the Softail. So, should be a lot of fun, like always. Feel like I'm forgetting something. Turn off the light. It warms up. It's stupid loud. I'm pretty sure my neighbors hate me. But I realized that this bike is not a cold weather bike. Never had anything carbureted before, so it definitely hates me in the morning. I'm just now getting used to being able to start it. Nothing like a fuel injected bike. So, backstory behind this bike: I bought it from a customer from where I work. He's got an S2000. He mentioned something to my boss about it, wanting to sell it, and then he said he also had a Harley he needed to get rid of. So that piqued my interest a little bit, and so this is it. It's a 94 Softail Heritage Classic that I know of. This mileage is accurate, 12,000 miles on a 94. He replaced the battery every year, so the corrosion or the pitting on the chrome is bare minimum. He sat since '98. Ended up replacing the carburetor on it. New tires, a couple of other things. One thing is for sure, I definitely feel small on this bike compared to the Road Glide. I just feel miniature sized. Definitely been a fun bike. Definitely catches a lot more attention than the Road Glide does. I've had it for probably 7 months now. I think I came up with a name for it a couple weeks ago. Her name, she's Eleanor. Hopefully she doesn't take offense to it. But just like the movie Gone in 60 Seconds, I have a feeling she's gonna leave me stranded eventually. I mean, it's what I get for an old bike, but I've got an S10 with a 350 swap in it. It's I think it's in my very first video I ever posted to YouTube when I was trying to get back into this. But yeah, that was Eleanor Senior. There are so many times where I did get stranded on that, mainly my own fault, but I mean, it was not a daily driver truck. Every week something new broke on it, loosened up, something new happened every week, whether it be I ran out of gas, the collectors on the headers loosened up by shooting fireballs down the road, fuel pump delete bracket on the side leaking oil, causing my alternator to go out. it's her laundry list of shit that always happened with that thing. But hopefully soon I'll start working on that again. Last video I said I sold my orange car. That gets picked up Saturday still. But that leaves me with an empty garage space, whether it be for my wife's S10 that a buddy's working on right now, or me to pull my S10 back up and get the wiring all hinkered out on it. One thing's for sure though, I definitely can't stay in the fast lane with this bike. Although it will do 70 to 80 miles an hour, I just feel like it's winded out. Top speed, I believe, of this bike when I looked it up was 100 miles an hour. But I feel like I'd be sketched more than anything to go that fast on this. I don't know if it's lowered 1 or 2 inches in the back, but I know it's definitely lowered. Doesn't like my fat ass on it one bit. Want to put actually good shocks on it instead of that lowering kit on it. I'm fighting an oil leak right now on it. The push rod covers are leaking from both banks. But it's definitely been a fun bike so far. Would I go to Sturgis on it? Fuck no. I got this LePera barebone seat on here. And it's all I can do to just get to work on it without having a sore ass or back. Because I'm coming up to 70 right now, and that bump hurt. It's about, last I checked, it was about 47 degrees real feel out. I think the coldest I've ridden this year so far was about 34, 35, 36. I went to motorcycle shop called H&H looking for some parts for this thing, but they didn't have much of anything. They said they sold their whole stock to someone by the truckload. So sad for me, good for him, I guess. I ended up finding a broken wire on this already. When I was doing the custom dynamics turn signals, I did LEDs, inserts, I did the front and rear tip lights, but when I was doing all that, obviously Hyper Flash looks cheap in my opinion. So what I did was I bought that custom dynamics universal where you just it's got the posi taps on it, and you just tap it straight into the harness. And I noticed there was one wire sticking out further than the rest, so I did a little investigating. Sure enough, it was snapped in half. At the time, all my lights were working, so I would have never known it was broke if I didn't look at it. But I don't know how far back these harnesses go in this style, but you can still order the repair pins from Harley Davidson, but you can't get the fender tip light gaskets. It's weird how they can discontinue some parts, but not all of them. The fender tip lights have been the same forever, so I'm surprised that they would discontinue something like that. Or hillbilly rednecks just don't really give a crap about their moisture or anything in their bulbs. Maybe I'm just overreacting, I don't know, but if there's a gasket that goes there, I like to have it there, if possible. Yeah, I just feel super small with this bike, and then you have the people last minute that try to get over like that, which which causes me to get over at the last minute. And today's traffic isn't even really that bad. Hey there, Popo! Tap, 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 tap the helmet, tap the helmet! Another thing that I don't dislike about this bike, but it makes me sad, is I can't be as aggressive on it. With it being lowered in the back with the fishtails, I think I got 39s, I believe. Yeah, 39-inch fishtails. If I take a turn too hard, all you hear is that fishtail scrape. If I leave a parking lot too fast, where it interchanges from the street to the parking lot, I scrape. I gotta waddle it out of there like a penguin. And it's usually not fun. People come flying up behind me when I'm leaving a parking lot, expecting me to go 100 miles out. That never happens, 'cause I can't. Pretty much just play a sheep when I'm on this bike, just start following people. But I hate being stagnant around other cars. I like to be able to get around them and pass them. It's just, as a rider, that's how I feel safer. Less time for them to forget that I'm around them in their area and potentially come into my lane or just not even see me, something like that. I mean, every rider deals with it every day, as so have I, but there's just so much stupidity on the road. Like that guy up there, I don't know if you can see, it's too far away for the camera, but he was flying up. Someone just cut him off, had to hit the brakes in the left lane for no fucking reason. Do I hate drivers that I'm around? Absolutely. But does it irritate me and piss me off to where it angers me? No, because it won't get me anywhere in life. There was a time where I went through like an anger management period. I had to go to all these sessions and stuff. And one thing that I learned that helped me the most as a middle-aged adult, or even a teenager back then, because I joined the military when I was 17, 18, 19, that if something irritates you, just be the better person sometimes. Take a deep breath, which helps me the most. Just sit there, don't think about it, just go. Hold it in and let it out. It's the best thing ever that I have ever done. And it's not only for stress management or anger problems or stuff like that. It's time for bed. Guess what? Control your breathing. Sounds dumb, but it's helped me crazy amount of times. Yeah, one thing for sure on another topic. The Road Glide has me spoiled with that front fairing and everything. Absolutely amazing to have all that wind protection. Everyone says, oh, you're not a real rider if you care about wind protection, or you're worried about how the air hits you. You're on a bike for a reason. No. Those are the people that honestly probably never see 50-degree weather ever on their bike. I can't not ride. If it's decent out, I'm on the bike. I've said that a million times already. If it didn't freeze the night before, I am on the bike. hope y'all like the quick little video of some more pointlessness. Just figured I'd introduce you guys to Eleanor herself. Whoa, horsepower, watch out world. It was funny, the first day I rode this bike to work. He actually, my boss called the guy I bought it off of. He came and looked at it, man, you instantly saw the regret on his face. It was kind of sad, but the best feeling ever. Hello there, fellow employee. So, well, we freaking made it. Thanks, Eleanor. You're the best. Well, we made it, Mama. So, a little nipply, but thanks for riding with me.